All right, so after about 700 rounds through, I noticed that the grouping is not as tight as I've seen with my Apex barreled M&Ps. I don't know if it is placebo, but I do feel the difference in the recoil with this ported barrel. So I went and got an Apex for it, and I'm going to send this out to be ported to Floyd's Customs, and they'll do some magic to the slide here in that barrel. But first I'm gonna have to fit it to this thing. To do that, I do have the Apex barrel fitting jig. I've done a couple of these barrels, and if you notice, I'm inside because I'm going to be doing this in my living room while I watch Starship Troopers, because this is going to take a while. So, if you hear some stuff in the background, that's that. Let's get started. First, something I didn't do the first time I fitted the barrel, I didn't notice that this file that I got from Apex came with this, I don't know, silicone or something, self-adhesive. So you put it on the other side of the file. That way, you're not eating up the jig. You notice I started scraping away at the jig there, and it also makes it easier to slide back and forth with it not chewing into that jig.
Now and take you live to Plandatus, where the invasion has begun. We've just landed here in what townspeople are calling Big K. Infantry division. It's an ugly wagon of soldiers. A blood hostile collision.
Okay, so this does not come with the loaded chamber indicator notch, which is perfectly fine by me, and will actually help with the deflection of the gas here. So that's actually not too bad. So the other barrels that I had, there was significantly more material in the backside here. So what you're gonna have to do is you have to file down this part here to get it to go into battery. If you notice, it's not going all the way up. So that's going to save me a little bit of time since there's less material to remove. The other ones were pretty significant. And then once that gets fit, then we remove material from here, which allows it to clear that. So you're going to set the barrel in the jig, use the file, press against the file, and just swipe away material. And you want to do that a little bit at a time because you don't want to remove too much material. That's the whole point, is that it sits just enough that it will drop into battery on its own and then drop out of battery, but you're trying to eliminate any kind of play. You can hear it sliding forward and back, so we want to try to eliminate that space. This is where patience comes in, because you're going to get impatient and you're going to start swiping away a ton of material at a time. Okay, so I've been at this for 45 minutes, and now it'll kind of stick there, so we're getting closer, but not there yet. Okay, so 55 minutes now, and I can push this into battery, but it won't come out. So that's too tight. We want it to be able to drop in and drop out by gravity. A little bit more to go. Okay. That's Wait. It's like almost there. Sometimes it falls, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna be okay with this here. Let me see, it'll drop in. Doesn't quite just drop out by itself, but it doesn't take a lot, and then once it does, so maybe it'll wear in a little bit. Okay, so this is where we're at, about an hour and 15 minutes of filing. So if you push this back, drops in, drops out. But this thing doesn't move. There's no wiggle. As compared to the factory. That's what we're going for. Now, we have to do this lug down here so that it will go onto the grip. So if you see, it will not clear that lug, so we need to file that off. Take another hour or so. So now while we're doing this, we have to use this little block here. I'm going to drop this in here, I'm going to press. And then we're going to do the same thing. Start removing material. Until enough is removed that it will clear that lug. So when you try to attach the slide, you can see it's making contact with the lug here on this face. I don't know if you can see that. There's a couple little discolorations right there, right on this little angle. So we're going to have to get at least through that. So plenty of filing to do. Okay, so we're about 40 minutes in here. Still won't, but it will stick here. So we're getting closer. And you can see those contact areas right there still. A little more to go. Well, probably quite a bit more to go. Alright, so now it's sticking a little bit more, and now you're seeing some contact marks here on this side. So a little more to go. Still going at it. Starship Troopers is over. Alright, so I've got it enough so that it will clear that lug, but there's still a little hang up. It'll close on its own, but I want to get rid of that hang up. So more filing. Alright, so we're there. Closes all on its own, no problem. No movement to speak of. Drops in, drops out. I'm gonna send it to Mr. Floyd for some customization.